So for you guys, the last episode of this series was yesterday. But for me, I haven't done one of these in a year. Let me explain. So Omega Films Act 2 is actually a reincarnation of an old YouTube channel I had called Omega Films that I ran a year ago. On there I did Sonic Omega, I did this review stuff, but it got deleted, again about a year ago. And on that channel I started this Tomy Daily Review series. It wasn't daily there either. I did Classic Sonic and I did Classic Tales, but never got around to Modern Sonic or any other plush in this lineup. But now, I'm finally gonna do it. This is Tomy's Modern Sonic plush, or rather their first Modern Sonic plush. This guy was part of Wave 1, but kinda. He had a really weird release. Classic Sonic and Classic Tales came out to Best Buy first, and then the rest of the wave, which was Metal Sonic, Modern Tales, and Modern Sonic, came out to like weird hobby shops, and it was just a giant mess. I was never able to find this plush in stores, but through the mighty power of eBay, I have one to review for you right now. This Modern Sonic stands a good 7 inches tall and is looking very nice. I like the way this guy looks, especially when compared to Tomy's later Modern Sonics. Look at this guy. See how weird his spines look and how scrunched up they all are? It doesn't look right. This guy, on the other hand, looks a lot better in the head. Look at that. That looks pretty good. Again, everything in the face area looks pretty good. Sonic's nose is a little bit short, but that doesn't really matter that much. Sonic's eyes are done through embroidery, and Sonic's mouth is done through embroidery. It's a very faint mouth, but it is nice. I like it probably the best of all the Sonic expressions. So Sonic looks pretty good in the head, but how does his body fare? Well, he has this weird, wide-legged stance. Just the way that the legs are placed just doesn't look the best to me. Something looks slightly off. Like, Sine Sonic's legs are placed pretty close together, but this Sonic just kind of looks weird. Speaking of strange placement, the arms. One arm is placed much higher than the other one. Why do they do that? Speaking of the arms, what is he doing? What is this pose? Is he throwing out a whip? What's going on here? The back is pretty standard Sonic back fare. The spines look like little nubs, but other than that, pretty fine. And the feet look perfectly fine. So yeah, there's not much to say about this Sonic plush. I think it was more notable at the time for being the first Modern Sonic plush in years. And for that, I think it delivered pretty well on that promise. I also think this looks significantly better than some of Tomy's later attempts at Modern Sonic plushes. But what if I told you there was an even better version of this plush, and it was called the 12-inch Sonic? Yeah, the 12-inch Sonic fixes most of my complaints with the original plush. They actually made the pose make more sense, for one thing. The wide-legged stance is still there, but it's not that noticeable, and hey, the arm actually comes out of where it's supposed to this time. And the head still looks really good. I'd say even a little bit better than the smaller plush. This is just an example specifically on my plush, but the eyes are a lot better placed too, and his nose is bigger. So yeah, I actually quite like this 12-inch Sonic plush, and I would recommend it if you can find it. Tomy Sonic had a pretty crummy release schedule. The plushes were the most consistent things, and they consistently showed up in Target, but beforehand, it was up in the air whether we were going to find a product at the store or not. I don't know how many stores this Sonic ended up at, but if you can find it on eBay, I'd recommend it. Closing remarks. This Sonic is pretty good. This Sonic is pretty better. Next time we'll be looking at Metal Sonic. Wait. What is... see you next time.